back, everyone, to more coffee talk. So now then, before we get to things, time to go see stories. Oh god, that thing. That was, yeah, thing. Anyway, a stray boy and a lonely cat. Once again, pause and read at your leisure so I don't spend all day. At least this one doesn't look as long as that one was. Jeez. Anyway, pause, read at your leisure, all that. Okay then. Anyway, let's get from sort of posh voice, but not the average posh voice. You never really changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice, catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Balls, I'd like to order again. The usual. That did the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. And there's no harm in checking other combinations, but at the same time, why would I do that when I could just, give him what I want? Shrug. Oh yeah, you have to... Yeah, you can test and make sure it's the Galahad. But the fact that it says the Galahad... Yeah. We just keep giving the same thing. There's no reason to experiment, really. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. For help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet him? Yes, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. But you're a vampire. Shouldn't you have superhuman vampire strength? It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Maybe I could have gave him that one voice. Bleak! I am vampire. No, let's not do that. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed. I'd show them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know. to a blanket. Obviously, you was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where we lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. Thank you for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those doors could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. And I may have lost... Oh, why am I giving out more of a Russian voice now? I don't know. Yes, and I may have lost some of the money on the stock market. A lot of the money. I don't know why it's going Russian now. They wanted me to launder... See? I don't know why it's doing that. Yes, pompous. Yes, they wanted me to launder their money. So I decided to screw them over instead. I heard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when you was working with me, I noticed... Hyde. I prefer if we skip that part. Sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. Yeah, it's alright. Get me for asking. Do you mind telling me the quick and dirty version? Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in my life. Helping out for people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Yeah, thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, boss. My voice keeps switching between pompous and Russian. I do not know why. I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? A tea-based drink that's warm and cool. Haha. Well, that's warm and cool at the same time. Mint and ginger though. Not sure how good that would taste. Well, it's a mint ginger tea. It's warm and cool at the same time. Exactly what I wanted. I mean, exactly what I wanted. I cannot do the voices properly. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, I guess this is her. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't ill. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Yeah, it was a hard day at work. She made a short story that's only I guess about 6 paragraphs. I was afraid to change the profile pic. Have I read that? I think I read that. What's new? Oh yeah, Hyde. Hyde still has the same profile pic. Favorite things, the fact that I've been sober for 10 years now. What he's doing with his life. He's currently a model. He was a stock trader, an entrepreneur, a venture capitalist. We still don't know much about Rachel Henry. Anyway, called werewolf senses. Right. I sure bounced my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. And that's good to hear. I'm glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. Please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word for you. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do though. Very boring to talk about. Mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects their income. Budgets. I should know patients and the families. They're very intensive care, such as operations. They go through what we do and how much it would cost them. More budgets and costs and all that. Kinda like biz dev for people's lives then? You could say that. And that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm serious for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Where it's hard with people like my friend Hill. I see it from a business perspective. Good point. What do people really talk about your kind of job? I guess most people really don't notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Sadly, it's an interesting job, but yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. So basically, he's that guy that basically, hey, you went to the hospital. They saved your life. Everything's great. You're going to live. He's that guy that basically comes to you with, hey, here's how much it's actually going to cost for you staying in the hospital. And then everything sucks because you have to pay like several thousand for your hospital stay. Unless your insurance covers it. Yeah, he's that guy. We rarely talk about our work outside the hospital. Why? Me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives, anyway. Yeah, such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep over that mindset, especially in front of this Lady Hill. You. It needs to be a little bit less loyal, though. I'd. Been doing this job for a while, right? Yeah, almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. That's for promotion, man. And they keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Eh, not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. What I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. I still get raises while I'm doing this job. And that does make sense. Like, you could get promotion, but if you're technically doing the same job and still doing the same job, and you're really good at doing the same job, you still gotta get raises. Sure, it might not pay as much as like several promotions up, but you're still getting decent pay if you're doing a good job and you keep getting raises, so yeah. And I have to sneeze, yay. Ugh, now I don't feel as good. It's like I felt fine to do all this recording. But then I sneezed a few times and now my throat hurts and everything sucks. So we'll see how many videos I do after this one. Really can't figure you out. And that's gone for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. So nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay hide? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibe still. Yeah, it's just vibing. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, balls. And you, Freya. See you. And take care on your way. Stale. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Golly could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Then I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We had this place back when there was a bar, and because, you know, it would be too much time for us to listen and to go back over the whole thing, might as well just skip it for the player's benefit. Whoa. I never knew Golly used to be in the army. I mean, he got the beard to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? You know? No, Freya. No, bad Freya. Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gunler doesn't want to talk about, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back in. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That won't get him over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength. Then I got to be more interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. No, I did not bang him. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help. Which he refused. No surprises though, but I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. The eventually he did go get professional help. Of course, I had no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. Not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working. Oh, hey. Hi, Spaceman. Still don't know your name. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't get your name last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Kick his ass, Neil. Neil. We know nothing about Neil. We're not even friends with Neil yet. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Oh, Neil Armstrong and all that. Neil, I saw a bird. Kick its ass. That would never stop. That would never get old to me. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I'm sorry from before we left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You're saying I'm a regular here. And you, sir. Hide. You come here often. For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away you mean a few thousand miles or more. More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. And that sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this. We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, from the Genju album cover. No wonder you look familiar. Well, there you go. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. Alright, what do you want to drink tonight? The usual, that is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Shit. I just instantly, oh god, what would I give him? That would make him actually, that is a drink. I'm not sure if I can do this. It's like I have to actually look this one up, because for the most part, this is like a Valhalla drink. Because it's one of those ones that basically, you'll just guess. But, milk, honey, mint. Believe that's it. Let's make the Milky Way. And since we basically learned how to make that, it's sweet and cool, like outer space. And since we made him a drink that he might actually— holy shit, he actually is our best friend. Now, instantly he's our best friend. So his birthday is— his self-summary is his favorite things or what he's doing with his life. Well, that was very informative, Neil. Oh, I forgot to open up my favorite conferring thing. Oh, I can do that afterwards. Anyway, let's see, I hope I got this right. Oh, so this one seems to be a long one tonight. Huh. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This. Oh, it's glowing red. And yellow. What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Neil to Starfleet. Done. Thank you so much for all of our kind. You have made us be able to taste. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes. Yeah, normally yes, but you can't be so sure, Freya. Different was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We're tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out Purse exists everywhere in the universe. Oh, look at her laughing and looking cute towards him. No, you can't bang the Neil. No, I think I overdid the laugh now, but oh well. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure is mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you this story. So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves. Because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appeal. And that is where we come in. You don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey, you came here to give seeds, so half of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. That for each will be half Earthling and half wherever you are. Yes, assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit. Trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the Protector. But why go through all the hassle? Sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it is not that simple. The future Protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love. Which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. Oh, isn't that nice? It does sound... It sounds beautiful. And creepy at the same time. Why... Sounds like your planet's a giant spherical orgy. That was a badly chosen word. But it is roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. Well, there you go. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them to get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Well, that would be bad. How's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. Not surprised. How quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? Well, you are a pretty adventurous girl. I'd be surprised if you decide to go on a date. Or maybe go further if you've got a good story. No, you're not offended by that. Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I go on a date with him. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? Perhaps I didn't sweat that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Well, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I always sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want me to sleep. If you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Like, I just check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we have found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. That's what's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? You know, that is a good question. Why do we still face overpopulation problems if... Because people don't abide by the rules, and then they overbreed, like, how the shows, like... There's a lot of shows on TLC that are like, oh well, let's just keep making kids. Cause you know, obviously all that TLC money is gonna pay for all of them. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Well, yeah, there's a good enough explanation. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. Oh yeah. Mixed feelings there. At least that is what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. That... Not just humans. Not just humans. But Earthlings are stupid. Quote of the day. Because they are stupid. And that's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question from Miss Freya. Yes, go ahead. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends and girlfriends, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? Well, you could start by asking whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be very challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer if their male partners will condoms. It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. But that defeats the whole... Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do you kind? How's that like seeing how you drink? Condom might be something you can't use at all. That is true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven mental capacity of things is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How do we proceed with the mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was real nice talking with all of you. And welcome. We are off now. Bye. And take care on your way, sir. Well, there you go. That was a thing. That was very something. Indeed. Said the first time they came here for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they messed up Miss Murder for the date. The game developer work? Well, I tried to think how that went. Yeah, it was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. Yeah, I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? Hey, Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern, are you, now? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. And her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya's being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Golly joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Golly join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch my flight to Seoul tomorrow. Seoul? South Korea, I believe. That's in South Korea. I think so. So I'm off within the... Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. It's only for a week or so. I can't see how long days are on this thing. I don't have a calendar yet on this. Like, why don't I have a calendar on this? I'll be back here soon, then you know. Oh well. It'll be a peaceful week then. I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Oh, she hasn't even ordered anything. Didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That is one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to show a cab? Thanks for riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. And take care of your way, folks. And that's it for this day. It was a bit of a long one. My throat's starting to pop for me. Yeah, because it has been like, I don't know, almost 4 days since I did the last one. Ugh. And they made me read for almost over an hour. Yeah, almost an hour. Maybe more. I have to look it up. Anyway, next time, Wednesday. Protests arise over the government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. So we're going now, are we? Government-made cards face challenge against an unexpected competitor. Motor organization fights to save more forest. So when we get back, well, we don't even know who it is. So that was a thing. Also, we have Loving in Silence, which is, yeah, that's a bit of a long one. But that's for next time. Boop. Also, oh yeah, I forgot how you can look at my calendar. I can actually see how many days there are. Okay then. Yeah, if we think about it. I like that, so it basically tells you who you see on those days. Which basically means, hey, that means we're going to see at least 4 people. Yeah, that's a bit spoilery, honestly. What bothers me though is the fact that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days there. And then after that, it's blank until the 18th. So basically that means we shouldn't see Hyde again until, well, at least the 18th. Because this here's a week. And apparently we don't have any days for that. Huh. I'm not sure if there's any even more months or what. So we don't go up to Halloween? I'll go ahead pumpkin spice lattes. Shame when people can be in costume. That would be awkward though. Now that I think about it. Monsters on Halloween. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, next time we find out who's after you. Probably Freya. So it could be someone else. Who knows? That could be, you know, could be our good friend. I was gonna say Neil. There we go, Neil. Anyway, next time, more coffee talk. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.